going on, guys? Cody here, back for another video. Today we're going to be dipping on some Skol Peach. Not really a fan of it, but yeah. The only other can I got is Kodiak Wintergreen, and I'm not a fan of that at all, so I'd rather dip this. But anyways, after I pack a lip, we're going to be talking about my first dipping experience. And yeah. So if y'all are going to dip with me, let me know what you're dipping on, comment. I haven't had peach in a minute. It's so gross. Sorry, 1 second. I put in a fucking fatty. Alright, let's get this story started. I'm sitting in my buddy's Jeep, by the way, when my brakes aren't working. So it was 8th grade. It was just about to hit summer. I knew this kid would dip. And I was like, it looks so fun. So I was gonna go biking in town with my friends that day. So I bought a can. I bought a can of Grizzly Dark Wintergreen. There was about a couple pinches left. I bought the can for $5. I was in 8th grade. I might have already said that. I was like, alright. So I got it. I went to the park with my friends. I was like, yeah. I was the only one that dipped. Oh, tried it that day. They're not really dippers. So I put a lip in. I was like, okay. And then I started, so at our ice rink we have jumps. So I started hitting those with my bike. All of a sudden I was like, oh shit. I got the biggest nicotine buzz ever. I was like, holy shit, my head was spinning. I was like, yeah, this ain't fun. So I threw it out, and I was like, yeah, I don't like that. Once the buzz went away, I was like, fuck, that didn't taste too bad. So I threw it in the other can, and, not threw it in another can. I threw in another dip, and the can was empty, so I threw the can, which I wish I kept it because I'd love to have my first dip can. But I threw it in, got nicked out again. But I actually did dip, and then I leaned over the fucking edge because I didn't feel like, I think I swallowed some, and I threw up. I was like, yep, that's great. I got thrown up. My buddies, like, I don't know why, but they were worried about me, and I was like, yep, and then I stopped dip. Oh, I didn't stop, but I didn't have any more until 10th grade. I remember we had Copenhagen Wintergreen. Me and Finn went to the park with our buddy, sat in the woods and dipped, and I was fine. It didn't make me feel sick at all. I just put it in, and my buddy Finn, y'all know him, he put in a dip too, and he swallowed a lot. I'm telling you what, he swallowed a lot. He felt like shit, so I walked to my buddy's house, and we had a 5-gallon bucket, right? And Finn probably filled half of that with puke. Like, he kept throwing up. Kept telling me he'd never dip again, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, bud, you're gonna dip again. And probably a week later, I was like, Finn, you wanna come over and dip? He's like, I don't know. So he came over, we dipped. Never since that day. I bet you we've had a dip every single day since that day. At least I know I have. Finn can't really dip at his house because his parents are pretty anal about it. I'd probably kick him out if they knew that he dipped, but yeah, I've had a dip every day since then, and it's been a year. I mean, all these people at school bitch at me for that I dip. I mean, yeah, I know it can give you mouth cancer, but I don't got mouth cancer yet, and until I do, I just shut up. If I get mouth cancer, you can tell me I told you so. You can tell me all that, but until then, I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you what, I put in a fucking fatty. But I think my first pinch was probably the normal size pinch I do now. I didn't put in no baby ass pinch. And then Finn, I remember the first day me and Finn started dipping again. I'll tell you how he got hurt. I'll do it in a whole different video. But he got hurt, and then the day he could walk again, we hung out. We went fishing and didn't catch shit. And I was like, bud, I got a can of Skull Apple on me and Skull Peach. He was alright. So I want to dip Skull Peach. So I threw in a can of Skull Peach. Overall, driest fucking can I've ever had. No matter how much I dip Grizzly, that can was so fucking dry. I don't know if it's just me, but when I buy Grizzly, it is fucking dry. So we took in a dip. We put in a dip. Neither of us liked it. I regret it now, but we threw a full can in the fucking river. Went back to my house. I was like, oh, I got a can of Skull Apple. You want to try that? He's like, yeah, sure. So we tried the Skull Apple. Wasn't bad. A week went by. I was dipping the Skull Apple. And it was pretty dry. And I picked up a can of Grizzly Wintergreen pouches. We dipped those. Finn was fine with those, and that's pretty much how he started dipping, was he started dipping pouches. And then I was like, yo, I have the rest of the apple. You want to finish that? He's like, yeah, sure. So we dipped that. It was really dry. I remember that. But, yeah, Finn pretty much started on pouches. And I apologize, Finn hasn't been in our videos. I haven't really heard from him in a couple days. I think he's with his family, since it is, like, Thanksgiving break. But yeah, he's going to be in some of the videos. Since school's starting on Monday, I'll have him come over and make another video. We can talk about that accident me and him got into. But yeah, that was a video about my first dipping experience. If y'all want to give me ideas to make videos on, just comment below. And yeah, comment what you guys dip. If you dip a lot, if you dip every day, if you only dip once a week, once a month, let me know. You can comment about anything. Ask me questions, ask me anything. But yeah, that was a video on how my first dip. Hope y'all enjoyed. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and hope y'all have a good day.